Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Sag, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? All right, Sag. So we do have the Queen of Swords, we do have the World, and then we also have the Ace of Swords. This does feel like a starting over energy. I feel like you're starting over with someone that you experienced a tower moment with in the past though, okay? I'm getting that. However, even though, yes, I do see you technically speaking starting over with this person from your past, you're kind of harnessing the energy of, we'll see. We'll see if this person has actually changed. We'll see. Like I'm getting a whole lot of that coming from you. Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship with Sagittarius? Okay. All right, so we do have the Queen of Wands. We do have the Two of Pentacles. We also have the King of Swords to the King of Cups. And then we also have the Seven of Wands. In regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship, I think that this person knows. Okay, Sag, I think that this person knows that you're kind of on the fence, okay, about this whole starting over energy here between the two of you. I think that this person kind of knows that you don't really fully trust the fact that they have essentially changed, but it does appear to me that they're not really worried about it because they're very determined to show you that they actually have changed. So even though they know you don't fully trust the situation, you know, considering the history between the two of you, they're not really worried about it because they kind of feel like it's only a matter of time before you see that they have actually changed and that they are very serious about making this entire situation work. So they ain't really worried about it. Okay, cool. How does Sag currently feel? You know, even though you are definitely noticing a drastic change within this person's energy and you absolutely love it, you just can't help but to feel like it's only a matter of time. You know, it's only a matter of time before this person, you know, does something to upset you or disappoint you or let you down. Now, I feel like you're obviously hoping, you know, that doesn't happen as far as them disappointing you and or letting you down is concerned. But it's a concern that you definitely do have given, you know, your history here with this person. But it looks like this person has been, you know, walking a fine line, okay, since the two of you decided to reconcile with one another, which is something that, you know, you do appreciate. How does this person currently feel? Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. I just got that this person's lying to somebody. Like, because I just got, like, what have you been up to? You've been a little, you know, MIA, like, what's going on? Like, what have you been up? Oh, nothing really, nothing, you know, I've just been working, you know, nothing more, but they're lying. Hold on, because that's kind of, like, bothering me. I don't know. They're lying to somebody about what they've been up to. Because it kind of looks like what they've been up to is working things out with you. And fixing or repairing things here. But they're not telling this person that. For whatever reason. Tell me more about the Six of... Wait. Tell me more... Yeah, they're not telling this person that what they've been up to is, well, fixing or repairing things here with you. Okay. It's like they want to see. Okay. I would like to look into who the hell this person is. Because I'm not even really getting any sort of like romantic vibe off. It's kind of like a checking in energy. Like, hey, like, King of Cups, what have you been up to? You've been a little MIA, you know? You all right? Everything okay? Yeah, no, just, working, you know. But it's like they want to see how this plays out first between the two of you before they tell people that you guys are back together, that you guys are, figuring it out and working it out is kind of what I'm getting. Tell me, tell me more about this person that they're talking to. Okay, that's a yeah. Whoever this person is that's checking in on them, it's I almost want to say it in this way. They know them like they gave birth to them. They know them like they gave birth to them. This could be their son. This could be their daughter. It's somebody that they know very, very well, like the back of their hand. I feel like this individual suspects that the reason why they've been so glued to their damn phone, MIA, could be because this person ran back to you. Because they suspect, that it could have ran back to you. And that's why they're so damn glued to their phone. And that's why they've been so MIA. Yeah, I feel like they're... Yeah, it's like they're telling me, I've been... I've just been working overtime, it's just working overtime, it's like, but they haven't, they just want to see, how this plays out first before they tell this individual that knows them like they gave birth to them, because I want to say it that way, that they're trying to like work things out with you. But I feel like this person, like, they kind of know, like, this person's probably talking to Sag again. That's probably what's going on, But all right, I'll leave them to it, How do you say that word in English? They're not going to be, like, trying to meddle into this person's life to see if it's true or not. Like, they're not, like, metido, like, like nosy, basically. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, nosy. What actions? Okay. Oh, man. We have the Ace of Cups with Two of Wands I mean, the thing is, because things have been unfolding really nicely here, it does kind of have you feeling like, okay, you know what, maybe this person has changed. Maybe I don't have to worry about this person putting me through this, that, and the third. So, I mean, I do like the fact that although, yeah, you have your doubts and reservations, I feel like as time goes by and you start to find yourself feeling like, okay, you know what, I don't have anything to worry about. Like, okay, they're probably not going to put me through this on the third ever again. Like, we do kind of see your anxiety starting to kind of go away, your doubts and reservations starting to kind of go away. I think that it's just going to take some time before you can personally find yourself feeling like, all right, I don't have anything to worry about. Like, all right, boom, like, it's going to work out. You know what I mean? It's all going to work out. What actions will this oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I like it. Doom, 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 doom. Getting this person, man, again. Okay, I keep getting that person. They feel very like faint. Like, I mean, I could feel this person and their energy, but I don't even know who this person is to them. I mean, it could be like a family member of theirs, possibly, maybe even a friend, but it's like, we'll get into this person in a second. We'll do that. But what I was going to say before this person started to show up all over again, this person being their family member, their friend, whatever have you, I feel like they treat them like how do you say this? Kind of like, you know, maybe it is this person's mother, maybe it is this person's father, because I'm getting like a, so what are you doing? You know, it's like, it's kind of like what I would do to my daughter. Like, what are you doing? Who are you texting? Who are you on the phone with? All right, it's about that time to get off the phone. You know, like it kind of feels like a parent-child like dynamic that I'm kind of getting here between these two. But anyways, so what I was gonna say, my apologies, before I got distracted by this human again. This person, they show up as a King of Swords, evolve to a King of Cups, and then to a King of Pentacles, which is something that I personally do like. So that's kind of telling me that this person is putting in the work, you know what I mean, to like change and show up in the ways you've been wanting them to essentially show up, because this one over here already knows, okay? They already know. They already know that if they don't come correct this time, you're going to cut them out of your life in 2.5 seconds. I mean, for crying out loud, okay? They know you well enough to know that you're a Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has the most phenomenal cutoff game I've ever seen in my life, okay? So with that being said, they already know what time it is, okay? If this person slips up and gives you a reason to up and walk away from this person, you will do it, and you will do it in a millisecond, okay? Now, with that being said, they are definitely on their best behavior, which is something that I really, really do like. Let's look at this human again, because I feel like it's kind of getting to that point where they feel like they can't be able to like keep this a secret anymore. Come on. All right, cool. All right. Tell me more about the moon to the, come on. Tell me more about the moon to the Four of Cups. Okay, we have the Tower that came out twice, and it's attached to this relationship between the two of you, which could describe a very unstable relationship. It could describe a toxic relationship. It could describe a very on and off relationship. So, hey, how's it going? What are you up to? What are you doing? What's going on? You know, what are you doing? You know, like it has that type of feel to it. I'm not getting that this person, how do you say that word again? I'm not getting that this it's not, I just kind of feel like they just want this person to tell them the truth. This person being their mother, their father, their cousin, their sibling, their friend, whatever have you. Like, they just want them to tell them the truth, because they know the truth. They know 9 times out of 10, the reason why this person's so MIA, the reason, you know, why this person, you know, I keep getting MIA. They kind of know that it's because of you. They kind of know. Like, I think that this person suspects that this person ran back to you, is what I'm gathering. And they just want them to just come clean already. Like, so that's kind of why they keep asking, so what have you been up to? Dating anybody new? Because again, this one over here is under the impression that you guys are not supposedly, you know, together anymore. So what have you been up? Dating anybody new? Dating anyone new? No? You seeing anybody new? No? Oh, okay. Nobody? You know, there's nobody that you're interested in? Nobody? No, just working. Just working. You know, it's like they know that they can't really keep this a secret for much longer. And I think that they even know that this person suspects that there's a possibility that you guys could like there's a possibility, you know, that you guys could be trying to work it out again, you know, like they kind of know, you know, that this person knows. You know, it's interesting because they know. They just want this person to come clean. They just have like this hunch that you guys are talking again, you know, but they're just like, yeah, no, I'm not dating anybody new, just working. Yeah, just working, just picking up extra, you know, shifts at work. Yeah, that's about it. But it's like, they're just like, oh, okay. Liar, you know what I mean? Like, but I think that they know because they do know. They just want them to come clean and just say it already, you know what I mean? Tell me more about the moon. They just want to see how this plays out first between the two of you. I keep getting that. It's like they don't want to say anything, and then like some shit hits the fan between the two of y'all again, and it's like you guys are back at square one, broken up. You know, they just want to kind of give it time and see how this plays out first, and then they'll tell them. But for right now, it just kind of looks like they just kind of want to keep this reconciliation between the two of you a big old secret from like their family or their friends is kind of what I'm gathering. But I am definitely getting that they will be walking a fine line. It kind of looks like this person is ready, you know, to act right is what I'm gathering. But I'm not really worried about it. I think that as time goes by, you know, your anxiety, the what if this and what if that, it'll start to, you know, dissipate. It'll get better. Don't worry about it, all right? So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.